That's that Jonathan Butler, man. More than just friends. 1988. Hey, classics. So let me get started with this podcast, bro. Anyway, guys, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Clangin and Bangin with Mikey, episode 28. And today, man, we're going to talk about betting on yourself and having confidence. I think it's extremely important to block out what other people are telling you what you can and can't do, or or this is not gonna work. You should do this. You should that. No, fuck that. Number one, because these motherfuckers um don't have the balls you have, and they're projecting their fears onto you, and that could be friends, families, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands. It could be you to your kids. Um, so yeah, like a lot of motherfuckers will project their shit onto you because they can't see themselves doing it. Um, this kind of reminds me of a story, man. One of the guys I know, good friend of mine, we was having a conversation, and I'm studying for my certification in strength and conditioning certificate, right? And so I'm telling him, well, like, oh, yeah, well, like this is what I'm doing, this and this and that. And he goes, bro, he goes, well, like you don't have an athletic bone in the body. This, like just come do what I do. Like, why would I wanna? Why would I want to do what you do? And it's like I understand what he was saying because he couldn't see himself doing that. And hey, yo, that's great. It's like you recognize your flaws, and that's that, motherfucker. I'm not you. You know, I'm never gonna be you. You know, and and yeah, man. Anyway, back to the story at hand. Have confidence. And go bet on yourself. And a good friend of mine hit me up the other day, and he was, I had posted this thing on my IG channel, and it said, "This generation is obsessed with quitting jobs." Dot dot dot. And I love that about us. Life is, don't do anything you hate in this short ass life. It's like, and it's true. It's 100% true. You don't need to do anything you dislike with anybody you dislike. You know, you don't need to fucking work a job that you fucking hate. Or you don't need to stay in that relationship that you hate. You don't need to. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to fucking do. And yeah, man, I think a lot of people will do that shit. It's like I've known people to stay in marriages for fucking 20 years, and they know that after year two they should have got fucking divorced. You know, or I know people who got married to the wrong motherfucker, and and they thought that that they would what if I gave them time that they was going to change, and it's like it doesn't work that way, bro. It's like motherfuckers do not change unless we want to, and when I say we, I mean human beings, in general. And a lot of people, man, is like they want to sit there and they want to play victim or be insecure about their shit. Like, nah, own it, straight up own it. It's like be honest about your shit. Be honest about about what you doing. And how you moving or how you used to move. Back in my 20s, man, I wasn't the most faithful dude. Is like I was out there doing shit, and you know, when I say doing shit, I was doing shit, and I look back on it now, and it's like I don't regret it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna revert back to that dude because there's no point. Like, why regress when it's all about progress? Anyway, back to the main story point. So my boy hits me up the other day, and about the IG quote, right? And he's telling like, yeah, man, I was talking to my moms and my sister about it, and and then I said, well, I like what I do now, but it's not my passion. And what I want to do is work with geriatrics. Geriatrics is for people who don't know the medical term. Is old people, elderly. Um, so I said, and then he goes, yeah, man. And then I hopped on IG, and then I seen your story. And I was like, yo, like this is it, bro. And I was like, yeah, man, like go bet on yourself, go win, go eat shit for a couple months, and and then come back, be better because of that. And it's like, and a lot of people are telling him, yeah, what, like this may not be the right move, yada yada yada, boom boom boom. Man, fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? It's like these motherfuckers, like I said before, they don't have the balls you have. And they're comfortable being miserable. Fuck them. Because misery loves company, straight up. And it's the truth, man. It's like when you drop it on motherfuckers like that, like they can't handle it. And it's like I tell people all the time, bro. Happiness is an inside job, dog. You're not gonna get fulfilled, happiness wise by an outside influence, long term. Yeah, like it may work for for a couple weeks, a couple months, whatever it is, but it's never gonna be fulfilling because it doesn't come from within you. And um I was talking to one of my homegirls last night about it, and she just finished up her master's in molecular biology. So yeah, kudos to you, Vanny. Um, but yeah, man. I think, dog, it's like everybody rather sit there and make excuses. Like, no, you're not where the fuck you want to be because of you. You're not where you want to be because of all your fucking insecurities and like all your bullshit setbacks, all your bullshit excuses that people use. Like you're not where you want to be because of you, because you lack confidence. And let's be real for a minute, man. It's like a lot of motherfuckers, they're not gonna want to hear that, especially from my ass. Cause how I'm speaking to y'all right now, minus the cuss words and whatnot, it's how I speak in person. That look that you see right now, that stoic look, this is what you see, man. Like this is what motherfuckers get. And I think a lot of people, man, they just don't want to step out that comfort zone. They don't want to step out that comfort zone because they're afraid to fail. Um, my dad used to say, when in terms of people's opinions, he used to say, opinions are like yesterday. Everybody got one, but none of that stuff matters. And it's true. You can't worry about yesterday. You can't worry about tomorrow. You worry about today. And and when I had this other quote that I said, "You can't grow where you're rooted." I'm gonna say it again. You can't grow where you're rooted. And I'll expound on that. What I mean by that is like you can't grow if you're in familiar environments, if you're in familiar situations all the time, if you're just repeating the same cycle all the time, it doesn't work because you're not exposing yourself to new stimuli. You're not exposing yourself to new people, new opportunities, and yeah, man, you can't sit there and say that, well, I don't think this is gonna work out because this didn't work out before in the past, or I don't think this is gonna work out because you know insert whatever fucking excuse you want to insert, bro. Like, and I think a lot of the times, man, like it comes down purely to people do not believe in themselves. People don't believe in themselves because we're told, not to have big lofty goals or big dreams or whatever it is, and it's like you can't go through life, fucking, like being timid, man. It's like, what the fuck did they do that at? my favorite athlete of all time, Kobe Bryant famously said, "If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will." And this is coming from arguably one of the greatest players to ever play the game, saying that. So do that what you will, man. As far as confidence goes, bro, it's like work on that. Be better at that, and like, yo, don't be afraid to fail, man. I don't care what it is, whether it's starting up your own business, going for your certification, going back to school, starting that new job. Like, be open to shit. Like be have the ability to be open to things to make you better, because what you're doing right now, it's stagnant. So look yourself in the mirror and figure out what you want to do, man. Figure out, if this is, if if what you talking about is what you really want to do. Cause motherfucker, talk is cheap, bullshit runs marathons. So do that what you will, man. Y'all have a great Sunday, man. I hope y'all keeping it the full peace, positive play, and pushing. Y'all be easy, bro. Peace.